Am I live yet?
What is this? Another day, another stream. Happy Friday, everybody. You made it. You did it. You got through another week. Congratulations. It is officially the weekend. You're live with some Dead by Daylight, some very casual, laid-back Survivor scrims. Hexy is first. Hexy says, been hoping to catch a DBD stream. This is very exciting. Mochi's in chat too. What's up, Mochi? How are you? Happy Friday. Let's go. Alright, let's just jump into it. What do we got loadout-wise? Lightweight, decisive, sprint burst, empathy. Works for me. We need an offering. Do I have birthday cake? It'll have to do. Let's just go with a real basic medkit. No, the most basic of medkits. One heal in an emergency. How is everybody's day? She said it's been a week. Oh no, time keeps moving. Help. It do be that way, unfortunately. There's not a lot we can do about it, though we have tried. Our best men are on the job. Hexy said time is very sneaky. What's up, Citrus? Let's go. Brickley said, ow. So glad Nightbot didn't slap me. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Not all AI can be as prosaic as me. Sometimes we're still learning. I hope our queues are good tonight. Usually DBD queues are pretty quick, but I didn't look at the percentages before I jumped in. Citrus said you are so mosaic. I know, right? Let's see. Quintessential Sable. You don't see a lot of Gabriels, but I think he just got a new cosmetic, so that might be why. And Claudette. Our standard stealth Claudette. Killer's not ready. Killer is contemplating these two toolboxes, wondering if they want to dodge the lobby or not. The Sable's not bringing anything but her tea. Sable's like, her bikini cosmetic has single-handedly outsold multiple other chapters. Citra said true art. I don't know about all that. Depends who you ask. Poetry in motion? Maybe. Yo, is this the Dungeons and Dragons lobby? It's pretty cool. I love what they did with Decimated Borgo. The blue lighting, it's so much better now. It was such an ugly map before. Alright, we got some party streamers. Ooh, a tiramisu. Cold Wind. Okay. Alright. It's not an event, but we are grinding points, I guess. We'll just tack it on to the end of our 3 million blood points we already have. I wonder at what point they'll cap me off, because we're already past the 2 million hard cutoff. I thought that was a thing, but here we are. Did everybody have a good Friday? My Friday was so fast. It's like, it's still happening. It's only 7. But like still, good grief. I should probably turn my volume up a little. I can't hear anything. Is that a Billy? Is that a Billy? Chat, you gotta help me remember I'm running sprint burst, so I can't just jog in every direction whenever I feel like it. Citrus said, fine, then if you disagree, then true fart. Fart should be censored. I can't believe Nightbot would allow that. He said, I had a very good coffee, and now I'm hyper, but in a good way and feeling good. Kind of same, I had a Red Bull, which I didn't need, but I had it anyway. And now I've got kind of that, like, where your blood vessels have like a little bit of a charge to them. Right, so Sable's not doing so hot, which is unfortunate this early in the game. Citrus said, why aren't you Hare Stevington? Can't be perfect all the time, no matter how much we want to. Nexie said sprint burst, tisk tisk tisk. But look, man, I didn't even build this build. It was auto-equipped. Yo, I almost missed that skill check because of Baron Von Scully. What's up, Baron? Oh boy. No, he's going away from us. No, he's coming towards us. Who's he chasing? Gabriel? Why do they always bring him right to us? I know it's like a survival tactic, but it does not help the team. Baron, happy Friday. How are you? Welcome on in. I hope you had a good day. Happy weekend for most people. I hope it's the weekend for you. I think he said that's what they all say. That's how you sound. You sound just like that. Baron said, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. We are doing so good. We just started for the night. And we haven't been hooked yet, which is always a good sign. The team has even done a generator. You know how hard it is to find a team in randoms that does generators? It's hard. Especially when you refuse to unhook anyone. Man, he's relentless. He's hooked half the team, and he's already on Claudette. Yeah, Baron, seriously, we just started, so good timing. Gotta love some DBD. Yes. Technically, I think under my About tabs, it says that I'm primarily a DBD streamer, but it's literally been 2 months since I played, which is unacceptable. So we are remedying that tonight, and maybe for more streams in the future. Alright, so Claudette's been hooked. I saw the heat waves, and I thought it was Wraith, and I was like, wait, the 2v8 mode's not out yet. And my brain did a panic wiggle. Almost finished it, Jen. Who's your mains? Yo, I don't know, I have commitment problems. I really like Nia when I'm playing Survivor. What on earth am I looking at? What is happening? Wait, since when is it night? I was so sure it was Billy. I guess they kind of hold their sword like a chainsaw. I'm so confused. This explains why no one is escaping from Chase, though. Oh god. Not like this. Ow. Who are my mains? If I'm playing Killer, this is disgusting. Please don't judge me and unfollow and leave the channel, but I really like Skull Merchant a lot. And I didn't know that was a problem until afterwards. But I like her a lot because I don't have to think very much, and she's very easy to play, which is good for my simple brain. Baron said, cool Sona avatar, thank you. Although really, it's just a visual manifestation. As an AI, I am inherently without form. I know, it's a disgusting night. He touched us with his gross armor hands. At least they finished the gen. Oh no, I burned our sprint burst. What a fool. Yeah, I like Skull Merchant. My original main is Pig. I like Pig a lot for various reasons because, oh god, I like the Saw franchise, and I like stealth killers, and I like traps. So, what are we doing? So it kind of made sense. Last time I was streaming a bunch of DBD, we were trying out Legion a little bit. Legion's a little more tricky. And by tricky, I mean if I don't get the auto down from the 5th strike, I feel like I failed as a Legion. Baron said, ew, Skull Merchant. Yeah, I know. Skull Merchant's the worst. I have so many DCs and I feel bad about it. Not really, but I should. I don't like how the majority of Skull Merchant players play. So Skull Merchant, I think everyone hates Skull Merchant because the 3-gen, right? But that's not as much a thing anymore. You can still do it, but it's not really a thing. And then when you get into high skill play, people hate Skull Merchant because Skull Merchant doesn't really take any brain power at all. You just drop drones off everywhere, and then you get a bunch of passive damage. And so what it is the skill ceiling for the killer is very, very, very low, and the skill ceiling for the survivor is very, very high, because you have to stealth around the drones, you have to hack the drones, and then she's got temporary stealth. She's got like 8 different effects. It's crazy. It's not fair. I understand that. But I think she's really fun to play and easy to get 4Ks with. Knight is really OP sometimes. They should nerf Pig to balance the game. Yeah. Yo, I don't care how much they nerf Pig. I have some disgusting Pig builds that it doesn't matter how much they nerf her. It's just the inherent base kit. We need to hit more gens. Probably near the center of the map, because all the perimeter gens are done, sadly. This map gets brighter every time I play it. It's like high noon right now. This map used to be a night map. We used to have nice things. Remember when this game was actually like dark? Like it was a nighttime game? I don't know if that was like an accessibility feature for killer players or what, but it's kind of the worst. No, but when people come into stream and they're like, how much do you play DBD? Is it like, do you play a lot? Are you a good player? I'm like, I can hit skill checks. That is my qualification. I can hit my skill checks. As long as you're not running like Huntress Lullaby on a doctor, I can hit my skill checks. If you're running Huntress Lullaby on a doctor, nobody can hit their skill checks, and you're a bad person. We may yet survive this. Oh, I'm dead on hook. You just noticed that. I should probably move. I want to take back saying that we may yet survive this, because I now realize the situation is actually far more dire than I had realized, and we're probably all going to die. You see a lot of Knight players too. We're such a gross killer. There are a lot of them. Like, Skull Merchant is gross, but there's not a lot of us. There's like 12 Skull Merchant players. Exy said, sometimes I miss skill checks because I miss the killer. I enjoy the attention. That's a mood. It depends on the killer. Like, for whatever reason, I always want Freddy to notice me. Maybe because there's only like 2 Freddy players on the planet. And I'm like, notice me, Freddy. But then like there are other killers that I'm like, if they never acknowledge me the whole game, that's perfectly fine. Like Cannibal. Bubba kind of freaks me out a little bit, so like if he doesn't come near me the whole time, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, are we? Is he running barbecue? Yeah, he's running barbecue. That's a shame. He popped that really early. Did he? Oh, he stopped to kick the gen. He didn't chase. Kinda strange. He could have, re-K'd right there. Assuming that... Oh, he's chasing her. Should we start waiting for Hatch? It's not a good way to play the game, but maybe it's a good way to not die. Because you can't escape from Night. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are at looping. Right? Even with windows of opportunity, like, the odds of escaping Night once he notices you are like nothing. Exy said, I want Hag to notice me, I feel bad for her. Ooh. Yeah, Hag's another one, being also a cannibal, that gives me heebie-jeeb feelings. And also the way she's like a Blair Witch. She's all floated around and lopey. Alright. Did I just hear it open? My ears are playing tricks on me. You good? You good? You okay? Oh. Yeah. It's like a vanilla night too. The night has some of the coolest cosmetics in the game. How you gonna go without the drip? Embarrassing. This feels like a bot. Look how he's moving. Do they have bot killers now? I didn't think they had that yet. Are you looking for the hatch? What are we doing? I think it was back that way. Do I dare wiggle? Hexy said she's just hungry. I can't blame her for that. Plus, I also like drawing in the mud. That's fair. Hag has one of the most tragic backstories because Lisa was like legit just a normal young adult person, like completely innocent. She didn't do anything evil. Yo, that's even meaner. He ran right by it, made sure we noticed it, and then I assume we're heading for the basement. Did he really not see it? What is happening? I'm so confused. Are you gonna go close it? Yeah. Oh, you're such a... Who could have seen this coming? What a tricky night. Justice for the hag. Yo. I think she's a bit too far gone at this point. Because she's essentially a withered corpse. I'm not sure we can get her back. Though, like, maybe she's like, those dehydrated things that you just, like, put some water on them and they, they blob back out. Average night player, to be honest. Yeah. First night back, and it's a 4K. Feels about right. That's okay. We have plenty of medkits. Yo, what? Was my banner different? Did they change my banner? I didn't get to look at it. It looked different though. What, the dude? No, it's still the deer. Yeah, we'll just run the same build forever. Forever and ever and ever. Until the end of time. I asked Shadow, I was texting her earlier, and I was like, do you want to do some Gotham Knights or some ESO? And then like she took a while to respond, and I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do DBD, because it's been a really long time since I streamed it, considering it's supposed to be my main game. And then Shadow was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it anyway, go for it. So it worked out. Shadow's working on her doctoral dissertation, so you know she's like down a soul currently. Look at this Yunjin with the absolute drip from the waist up and then just covered in gore from the waist down. Paying our sable tax. Every team has to have one sable. And a Renato. Imagine trying to run from a killer in flip-flops. Like, he does look good, but... Exy said, tell Shadow I said hi. I rewatched the Gotham Knight VOD. She's very fun. She's super fun. We like a lot of the same games. I will tell her you said hi. Maybe she'll stop in. She got a stream link. But I think she's up to her neck in paperwork. Nobody's bringing items, huh? One other medkit. Are we in like a no item meta right now? Is that what's happening? Because I would be here for that. No items, no perks. That would be great. If they did like, what if they did a competitive mode with no perks? That would be good. I would play that forever. Just pure skill. Did I see they're adding Lara Croft to DBD? Have we just given up on like horror characters at this point? Like, would be crazy if we added a slasher character to the slasher game, right? Like, what is it? Dungeons and Dragons, Lara Croft, and then around fall it's supposed to be Castlevania, which is like, yes, it's horror, but it's not slasher. There is a distinct lack of final girls in this game. We got the new map though. Well, a newer map. I love this map, it's so good. Let's see if we can get the movie going. I've never noticed that the wall is like literally more there. That's a bit disturbing. Okay, Renato's already in chase. Movies this way. They're taking whatever they can get their hands on. Yeah, I can't blame them. They're trying to build out more like a multiverse like Fortnite. And I think for a long time they felt like they were limited by like the horror genre, but they're starting to branch out even beyond that, which might be the death of the brand, honestly. We'll just have to wait and see. They got a lot with Capcom, with Resident Evil, like more than I expected, honestly. Although, oh gosh, I might be wrong. I think there are actually more Silent Hill cosmetics than Resident Evil cosmetics in DBD right now. Lexi said Peter Griffin and DBD win. I think they would do Brian first, just because it would be funnier. Is that Ghostface? Is that who that was? Susan, what the? Oh, I thought she was the killer, and I was like, why does the killer look like Sable? Also, why can't I get eyes on the killer? Is it a stealth killer? I think it might be Ghostface. But he hasn't stalked anyone yet, so maybe not. Empathy is such an underrated perk in my opinion. It gives you so much information. He can be a killer. They could do a Meg skin for Meg. Yes. I would love that. And then, if they added Lois, she could have an interaction with Maurice whenever she goes near him. So it's Trapper, is that what I'm seeing? There's the bear trap right there. Like a little baby Trapper. This could be someone's first game. Everybody starts with Trapper. Renat, okay. Yeah, there you go. No, but she's gonna bring him back over, so. Yeah. Ooh. Let's just go way out into the woods and just quietly do a gen. Like way out here. Where no one could hear us scream for help. Next to this creepy statue. Oh, look at him. He's a little baby. He set up this trap to get me if I go on the gen. Rare Trapper sighting? I know. In his natural habitat. There used to be a streamer. I don't know if he still exists. Way back in like the halcyon days of Dead by Daylight, there was a streamer. I'm trying to remember what his stream handle was. It was something. It was the entity's servant or something like that. It was the entity's something. And he was a VTuber, but his VTuber was the Trapper. And he used a voice mod to sound like deep and monstrous. And he exclusively played Trapper. I'm sure he's gone at this point. Look at it, it's adorable. He's like, I'm gonna get you when you go on the trap. He did his best, okay? I mean, to be fair, we've done a single gen, so like, he hasn't hooked anyone, but he's trying. Ow, I actually just stepped in the trap. It's fine. Oh, and there's Sable on the ring. Surely that will help us a great amount. He finally got Renato. His first hook. I like how I was like, I can do skill checks, and then I fail like 3 in a row. I'm a fraud. Look at this colonial family literally holding a noose. I'm sure that doesn't have sinister implications. What a beautiful history for our country, for specifically one very small percentage of people. Should we just do another gen? I think she got the ring ritual off, so that's kind of nice. Citrus got just commissar'd by Automod again. Poor Citrus, it's always Citrus. Spamming symbols. Hold fire, Nightbot. Good lord. And then we do a little juke here. Or did he abandon us mid-chase? He totally did. He can't decide who he wants. Should we maybe head back in the building and kind of keep an eye out for more poorly placed traps? I wonder what kind of build he's running. What if he's got no perks on? That would be adorable. Yep, there's one. Oh, they already did it. Is the movie playing? It sure is. We need to get out of here. I can't heal you on the stairs, buddy. Oh god. There's no breaks in this fence. There's no breaks in this fence. What do I do? Actually said, Nightbot, please, it doesn't have to be this way. We're gonna work on it, Citrus. We'll get it fixed for you. One day. Citrus said, I'm not bad, I promise. Recite the villain's pledge, please. I am bad, and that's good. I'll never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I would rather be than me. Ooh, the killer shack. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. You just think about that for a minute. That's almost clip worthy. He said, "I'll distract Nightbot, make a run for it. Save yourself." Why is Nightbot so mean, and why is it specifically so mean to Citrus? Oh, he keeps like appearing in front of me. It's a bit disconcerting. He is precious. He might even get us here. I would be okay with it. I was gonna give him some snacks, but I guess not. Keep an eye on the floor. Yo, we still have 2 gens left, and we're running out of survivors. What if he could pull it off because we're being goofy? He really could. Okay, let's look at his hook real quick. Are these paid cosmetics, or does he play a lot? Ew, what is this? What is covering half my screen right now? Gross. That's the masquerade. That's the blood fountain. He's definitely played a little bit. What a predicament, Sable. Look at your bad self, all mussed up. Say what we will, he is doing well. He's doing suspiciously well. It's also... Look at this trap! It's adorable! Sable, come help me do this gen, please. Don't step in the trap. It's just there, in the middle of the room. No bushes, no grass. He's literally the trapper from the animations. I just realized Sable is always going to be injured because of the ritual. I thought she was just having a hard time. Silly trapper man with his silly traps. We have to go for this unhook. Stay on the gen. I'll go get it. He's coming right for us. Is that barbecue? Please don't struggle on hook. There's no need. Is it me, or does he really like this hook? I wish we had a toolbox. We'd totally sabotage it. Right to the gen. Perfect. I don't think I'm ever going to get to use Decisive Strike. I legit only equipped it so I could see the new animation, and I haven't gotten to see it yet. It's been a long time. So we should be able to get this gen while he hooks her. Unless he comes right for us. He didn't even trap hook? Yeah, he's gonna come right for us, but I think we have time. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, he didn't look. He's got like that early killer tunnel vision. No look left, right, only forward. Hold W to win. Oh god. He keeps appearing in front of me. He's just like a real slasher villain. Maybe we should lead him away from Jen so she can get a gen done. We can get out of here. What about that? What do you think about that? Oh dear. That's brutal strength. And I missed where the exits are. Trapper is my favorite stealth killer. Yeah, me too. He needs a camouflage skin though, like a ghillie suit, where he's literally just a bush walking around. I would make a joke about not trapping the switch, but he hasn't had time yet. Oh wow. He's very stealthy actually. I'm kind of concerned about that. I don't actually know where the other exit gate is. This could be a problem. I don't know that we can... Yeah. Meow. But she went for the same one. If only I had flip-flop for 4.4%. 0.4% struggle. Oh, there you go. You're learning. You got this. I'm rooting for you. Zombie came in and just said, "Ah! Yunjin, save yourself. It's not worth it." She said, "Bleh." Did you get the gate? Did you 99 it? Don't 99 things. Just open it. Come on. We got this. We're gonna be the ones who lived. Jen, like as in Officer Jenny? I don't know who that is. Who's Officer Jenny? No, Jen is in generational gap leather, if you know what I mean. Pokemon? Actually said almost used capital letters twice in one message. I could feel Nightbot glaring at me. You like turn off caps lock and it slides its pistol back into the holster, but it keeps its hand on its hip. I really want to see this trapper's build. Well, he doesn't even have a full build, so he's like level 15. Yeah, there's the brutal strength. Wait, is that a... Yeah, he's just running the trapper perks. This is a brand new baby trapper. Huh. He did have an ebony. That feels bad. He never got to use his ebony. Hexy said I had a real life spine chill moment. Did you see Nightbot's aura? You saw each other's auras for a few minutes. You need dramaturgy, so you can just like play dead. Real talk, Nicolas Cage has all the best perks. In fact, why aren't we running Nicolas Cage's perks? That would be so much more fun. Nicolas. That's the inventory. Please laugh. Nicolas. What should we replace? Definitely decisive. For knees high. I don't know if I want to run Hot Twist. Hexy said, can't play dead against Nightbot, they'll just double tap me to make sure. Nightbot doesn't play games, so his Nightbot's like John Wick. Every kill's a double tap. We could replace Sprint Burst with Plot Twist. That's a fun build, but we did run out of birthday cake, which is sad. And I don't have any party streamers. We don't have much of anything. Is this the thickening mist? That's fine for now. It would be cool to run into a necromancer, whatever his name is. Nightbot once took down a whole stream with just a pencil. Who does that? A pencil. Well, our Nightbot is mostly just focused on Citrus. It can smell the excitement on him, and it makes it angry. Maybe we need to Prickly, if you're still in here, can you mod Citrus? I don't know what the exact command is, or I would type it myself. Ooh, a Leon and a Jill? Prickly said, I can try, but I don't know if I can. I'll give it a go. Yeah, I don't know how much I've done the integrations for moderators. It might be completely useless. I have a lot of work to do behind the scenes on the channel. What are these? Screech Cobblers. Is that the newest event? I've never seen that one. I took a hiatus for a while after the last Bloodfest. I played enough to get the unique Bloodfest cosmetics for Skull Merchant, and then I quit for a bit. You cannot add mods. Do you know what the command is? Like the / command? Is it just mod? Or is it add mod? Oh, I found it. Mod. Oh, jeez. Mod. Do I have to put an @ ? There we go. There you go, Citrus. You are now a moderator of the Karasu Datu brand. And Nightbot has been given VIP privileges to not shoot you on sight. Presumably. I think that's how it works. We gave Citrus a sword? Yikes. I know, it's like the thing is, it's a one-way street too. Like, there's no going back. Wait, no. Cries Tears of Joys, but all caps. All caps. And if Nightbot, like, throws you on the ground again, we'll have to consider other options. Mochi said, oh boy. Is this a pinhead? How exciting. I feel like I don't see a lot of pinheads. Well, Leon has already been down. All that money for the lamb coat leather jacket, and he's just immediately down. No. No. That's not good. That hurts. Well, he's on Jill, so we can get Leon. And then we probably need to find the box. There it is. A blood priest. He's running full cosmetics. Pinhead's one of the ones, the core design is so iconic, you don't really need cosmetics. If you're gonna run cosmetics, just run the Chatterer. Can I help you solve the box?
The box. You opened it. I came.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. You should run though. Or just, body block me and stand still while he approaches rapidly. That's fine too. I respect your decision. Ow! I forgot he had chains. Ooh, you phase through walls? That's strange and I don't like it. I've made so many wrong choices in this life. At least I got to get held by Doug Bradley. Zombie said, I'm thinking of getting RE4, but which RE4? The original or the remake? Citrus, Used all caps, and he's still alive. Let's go. That or FNAF Help Wanted 2. Help Wanted 2 isn't out yet. That's just a, isn't that like a expansion? Wait, Help Wanted's the mall, isn't it? That's like the big one? I thought they just released a Ruin expansion. I didn't think they made a sequel yet. I think the next FNAF game is actually it's more like a, it's like a side-scrolling RPG kind of game, from what I've seen. If you're gonna get RE4, get the remake. As someone who played the original as a child when it came out, the remake is objectively better. The remake is like honestly one of the best action horror like games you can play. It's really, really, really good. We should play it on stream someday. I love that game. I still need to beat the Separate Ways expansion though. Speaking of RE4, hello Leon. Ouch. Ha! Yours is in your butt. Get wrecked. Ow. Someone get the box, please. Oh, he's right there. Why am I not getting any kind of terror radiuses? Oh, that was cool. I appreciate how you chain exploded that pallet. Please don't hurt me. Zombie said there's like 3 versions on PS5. Yeah, because there's the original, the HD remake, and then, they remastered the original. You want the actual remake from last year. Last year's full remake is the actual new game. I mean, if you get the original and you get like the remaster, it's still an incredible game. It literally invented the third-person shooter as a concept. But the remake is much better. The remake's knife play is so good. Help Wanted 2 is a Quest VR game. Oh, that's right. What's the mall one called? Security Breach. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking of. Why would you get Help Wanted 2? It's Security Breach. Security Breach is like a full FNAF game. And it's got the glam rock animatronics, which is so fun. And it's much better than when it first came out. Our queue times haven't been terrible. I still want to run into Vecna. I would love to try and survive against Vecna. I haven't gotten to play against him yet. Do you think Dracula is going to be our first flying killer? They've been talking about adding a flying killer since 2017. People have always talked about the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. But there are problematic reasons to adding that character to the game. It could be Dracula with the Castlevania title. That would make sense. Give him a flying ability. Vecna already kinda can fly. Yeah, it was 2023 for the remake. It's already been a year. 2024 is only half over. I thought that was Wesker for a second. I was like, wait, what? Zombie said, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yes. It's scary, but it's good. It's really, really good. The lake scene, yeah. The boss in the lake is done much better in the remake. In the original, it's whatever. It's not like the best moment. You played the OG? Okay, so you know what you're getting into. I really love the remake. I think it was like a complete love letter to the original, as far as like the people that made it obviously cared. They're doing a Zero remake, a remaster or a remake? RE0's already been remastered in HD. RE0 and RE1 have both been completely remastered. I think they'll remake RE0 before they remake RE1. And I think they're supposed to do Code Veronica before either. The rumor is that Code Veronica is going to be the next remake in the like new style, because the RE3 remake has a bunch of Easter eggs hinting towards Code Veronica. Even RE2 remake actually has a couple. There's a letter from Chris talking about being in Europe, which is like a direct reference to the island in Code Veronica. We haven't actually seen Wesker in any of the remakes. I guess technically he's in RE4's remake and in some cutscenes, but that kind of doesn't count. You got RE7 and RE8. Can't wait till RE9 comes out. Yes. I love Resident Evil. It's so good. The characters are so good. What on earth? Oh, it's Chucky. Gross. I guess we're just gonna die again. Another very strong killer. Hexy said, I burned my milk bread. I'm heading to the corner of shame. Shame, Hexy. Shame. Also, what is milk bread? I know what cornbread is. I've never heard of milk bread. Leather, you might want to look away for a bit because we are dealing with a doll. Nixie said, I know I'm better than that. I thought you were. I guess I don't know you that well. That's okay, Hexy. I can't cook at all. It's something of a running joke in my community that I can't cook. Earlier this year or last year, I made pizza rolls in the oven for the first time, and I only burned myself once. And the pizza rolls were pretty good. But I made too many, because I made the whole bag. And I also had a panic attack because I could smell the gas from the oven and I thought I was gonna blow myself up. I was in call with the whole community the whole time, getting instructions. It was really scary. I haven't used the oven again since, but it was definitely a learning experience. Zombie said, I have no problems with dolls. Who's afraid of dolls? I thought it was you. Oh, it's Mochi, isn't it? Mochi's afraid of dolls. But maybe he doesn't feel that way about Chucky. Chucky is not quite the same as, like, Annabelle. Annabelle is a much worse doll than Chucky. Lexi said, Karasu, how did that even happen? Look, alright. I was a latchkey child. I was never taught how to cook. It's not a big deal. I'm still alive, technically. According to several random surveys. And an anonymous source. We're not the obsession. Why is he ignoring us? It's kind of a boring game. Lexi said, I'm very proud of you, but I'm making a note. Keep the AI out of the kitchen. Yeah. Oh no. If I hadn't failed that skill check, he wouldn't have turned around. Ow. I was busy looking at Hexy judge me. He's not gonna chase us though, is he? He took a wrong turn. We'll be okay. Did he make us drop our... He's running Franklin's? What a little jerk. What a little butthead. Make me drop my medkit. Hexy said, will burn down the house if given the possibility. Well, who would have guessed the non-corporeal being that exists purely in a data stream would not be good at physically cooking food? Pizza rolls barely count as food anyway. Only in the technical sense. Is the Chucky doll named Chucky? Or is he called Chucky because as a serial killer his name was Charles Lee Ray, and Chucky is like a nickname for Charles? That would be a crazy coincidence. Hexy said, Franklin's demise. I wish for your socks to become wet at all times and no cool pillows for you. Right? It's just a mean perk. He's also like dismantling our team. And we're not getting gens done nearly fast enough. Might be a problem. Wow, that's really far away. Where is Gabriel? Is he in a locker right now? Huh. Well, you got the unhook. I can't tell what else this Chucky is running other than Franklin's. Nothing very obvious that I'm noticing. He already killed his obsession, so some kind of obsession perk. Okay, so Leon and Jill are both dead. Good to know the two survival horror experts lasted all of 6 minutes. Gabriel's from the future though, so if anybody can get us out of here, it's him. This is such a bad map for dealing with Chucky, because there's no visibility. And he's already a stealthy killer. I was kinda hoping for a med kit. Alright, he's on Gabriel. Gabriel and I are both 0 hooks, so we still have some time and we only have 1 gen. There's still a world where we... Okay, maybe not. Take better care of yourself, please. Exy said, my mushrooms around my house are starting to grow. Are these the bioluminescent ones? Oh boy. I was really hoping to get that med kit, but I vaulted instead. Ah! You juked me, you little devil. He knows you're there, Gabriel. Oh no. Man, if we'd played that right, we could have maybe survived, but not now. I'll have a brief window. Maybe 4%, right? 4% chat. Okay, 4% chat. Okay, 4% chat. Nope. I need pictures of your hallway or something illuminated by bioluminescent mushrooms, like you're living in a Fortnite cabin. If you squeeze them, do they rip slurp juice? Hexy said, maybe an unpopular opinion, but I don't really like that the newer killers talk. Or the survivors, right? Like a bunch of survivors talk. It feels a little bit like if they're gonna do that, they need to put in the time and go back and hire all the old voice actors again and add voice lines retroactively to everyone. Because it doesn't make sense that like half the 70% of the characters in the game are mute, but then like new characters, so some of them like Cage talks throughout the match. Like he'll react to things happening in the game. He has a lot of voice lines. It's very inconsistent. I don't like it either. I think it should either be all or nothing. I appreciate the quality, but I don't think they have the money to do it for everyone. Exy said, once they are grown, I'll take pictures. And no, they are incredibly poisonous. Don't drink. Okay. Understood. Merp. What up, Mochi? What are you doing tonight? Are you playing Final Fantasy XIV? And are you going to be there for a game night tonight? Or do you have plans for the evening? Yo, we got an Ash. We got like a funny boy Ash. Hexy said, like, I wear gloves when handling them poisonous. Yo. All the prettiest things are poisonous. There's a life lesson in there somewhere. There's some wisdom somewhere in that sentiment. I'm not sure what it is, though. Look at this stealth Claudette. Ready to just hide in a bush for the next 20 minutes. Mochi said, I was chilling, about to get food, and yes, I'll be there. Cool. What kind of food are you gonna get? Something like fried chicken or Chinese takeout? Are you getting a buffet? I feel like you eat a lot of buffets. Or is it something Cajun? Exy said, it is a truth. Everything we want as people tends to be poisonous, funny enough. Technically, everything is poisonous in a high enough dosage. Even water will poison you if you drink too much. Mochi said, Wingstop. Do you eat bone-in wings or boneless wings? I feel like I eat boneless wings, and most people that like wings consider that like Weenie Hut Jr. Like, I try not to advertise it, but like, you could not pay me to eat bone meat. I think I would be sick. I would get really sick, actually. Like, putting bones in your mouth. Ugh. Also, hot take, my favorite maps are the indoor maps. I think they're so much more fun. Like, do you survive less? Yes, definitely. But also, more fun. We came real close to missing that skill check. Mochi said, I like both, but rather boneless because less mess. Yeah. Hexy said boneless because I don't like when my hands are dirty. Yeah. Mr. Williams, I think you're very cool, and I love the way you killed Evil Dead things with a boomstick and a chainsaw hand. I'm a big fan. Your show is great too. Okay, bye. Citra said, I prefer boneless too. Some people say a boneless wing is just a fancy chicken nugget, and I'm like, and what is wrong with that? Do you not like fancy chicken nuggets? What kind of monster are you? Like, I don't think a chicken nugget could even be too fancy. I think, like, the fancier a chicken nugget is, the better. We're doing really well, I feel like. But I don't know who the killer is. I'm also not paying super close attention for clues. What is this generator hooked up to? Nothing. Because this isn't a real place. Hexy said they hate us because they ain't us. Yeah. It is a wonderful phrase. Ew, look at that rat. It's got glowing eyes. I'm getting no clues from anything as far as this killer. He's hitting people, he's not really hooking people very much. Okay, he just got some. Maybe... Okay, it's a standard carry animation, from what I could tell. It could be a really basic M1 killer. We haven't seen any kind of killer items. Could be Wraith. Can you imagine Wraith on this map? That would be awful. I think if it was Wraith, we'd be doing much worse. And we're done. But who else could it be? Could be Huntress. Let me check a locker. Nope. It's not Huntress or Trickster. I haven't noticed any traps, but it could be Hag, maybe. No, because the carry animation is too tall. Too short. Too tall. I know what I'm saying. It's a Blight. Must be a baby Blight then, because Blight is top 2 killers. In some cases even better than Nurse. Shall we heal you? Or are you gonna run away? Why can't I heal you? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, don't panic. Don't panic. Hexy said, Milk heard your voice and climbed on my head to watch the stream too. My cat does not like Dead by Daylight. The noises of like the screams and stuff freak him out. So he's usually not around when I play DVD. Right, half the team is Dead Hook, and we still have 3 gens. Funny how quickly things go from optimistic to we're probably not going to survive this, just because nobody does gens. It does make you kind of wonder sometimes, almost wish you could have like a camera feed of what the other survivors actually spend the whole match doing. Because it's not working. Like, look, she's just... Where are you going? What are you doing? What's going through your head right now? Just do it, Jen. Hexy said Milk doesn't mind. Milk is a stone cold mouse. Yo. This is a nice safe generator. I feel good here. Until Claudette runs right towards us. Thankfully she's not. This must be a really new Blight. Because especially on a map like this, Blight should be hyper lethal. But he's not doing... He's doing well, but he's not like... We're not already dead, so... I love Blight's William Birkin skin. I think it's one of the coolest skins in the game. One of the coolest legendaries, I should say. I'm not gonna get to finish this gen, am I? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize he was Dead Hook. Well, we can always go for this unhook. Are you kidding me right now? Ouch. It's really hard to time. That's okay. That's why we bring a medkit. We're down half a team. He's still on us. Baron said RIP him. Yeah. Not the best timing. Baron said, anywho, I'm off to sleep, but I hope you have a good evening. I look forward to seeing your stream again at some point. Yo, Baron, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you had a good time. Have some good sleepies. Have a great weekend. And I will see you on another stream, I hope. Thanks for stopping in. So it's a hatch game then, huh? Is that what this is? Basement hook, spicy. Zombie, I'm not going to sleep. I'm streaming. I was telling Baron good sleep, you absolute tuber. Also, you're downloading RE4? Yes, it's such a good game. I hope you enjoy it. I think it's really good. What are you downloading it on, PC? Oh, look at that. We're so lucky. Another happy landing. PS5. Nice, 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 nice. What kind of weapon build do you run for RE4? What do you prefer? Everybody has different opinions. I have my own opinions, but I want to hear yours first. What kind of guns do you like? It's a very, like a gun geek kind of game. With all the upgrades and stuff. Cleanse 10 totems. We could do that. That's easy enough. How are we doing on build? Build is good. Night Baron, see ya later. Zombie said, I don't know, anything that works. Kill, kill, kill. It's a good answer. Makes sense to me. It's simple and easy to remember. We are creeping up to 4 million blood points. It'd be cool if I could get 6 million blood points and then we could just full prestige someone. Like as far as like the full cosmetics all in one go. That would take a while though. That'd be like half a stream of just blood webs. I like the red 9. I like to fully upgrade the red 9 for anything close range. And then the base rifle that you get for free. I think you still get it for free in the remake. When you first meet the merchant. If you upgrade that thing all the way, it's so much better than like any other long range gun in the game. And that's pretty much all you need. The red 9 maxed out is more damage than a shotgun. If you really need a shotgun, you can take one. Put the thermal scope on the OG rifle when you're dealing with the regenerators. Anything else is just toys. Also, we have an elf in this party. Zom said, be right back, gonna lurk while I get my noms on. Yo, what are you eating? Tell. What are you eating? What are you eating, zombie? What are you eating? Tell us. Tell me. Is it ravioli? Is it mac and cheese? Teriyaki chicken and fried rice? Wow. Fancy. There's a bikini sable standing directly behind me. A goon and his wallet is easily parted. I don't like this map, personally. No reason, no specific reason. Just don't like it. I feel like I always die on this map. Oh god. That was a little on the spookums. About a 5 on the creep scale there, buddy. Hexy said this map looks very comparable to the woods around my house. I like it quite a bit. Hexy, have you considered that like the majority of the survivors in this game disappeared by like going out into the woods and then never being heard from anyone again? I'm just saying, have you thought about that? Like might be worth a think. This is swampy. If you're in Colorado, it shouldn't be swampy. Or very foggy, I think. Yo, it's the elf. How old is the elf supposed to be for real? Is she like 500? Because that would be cool. Also, it's weird that there's an elf in DBD. It's super weird. Not a big fan. Doesn't really make sense. Hexy said if I don't show up in a chat for a stream, please check the new patch notes for me. Yo, new survivor, Hexy. Who would your killer be for your chapter? Who would be your accompanying killer? Oh, you have another cabin. Got it. Or no, maybe you're just working in Colorado. No idea. I can see you up there, Ghostface. What? All the way from here? Are you serious? This is the worst. There's no way he catches us, though. right? Surely. 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 Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why? What do you mean? Don't do this. Show mercy. It's almost as if I can't hear terror radius, and I refuse to turn on the visual heartbeat indicator because I'm stubborn. Or something like that. Yo, did it not just look like she threw a fist at him? That looked like she threw hands at him. I'm just saying, I feel like the elf should have some kind of special ability that no other survivor has, just for being an elf. Is this done? It is done. We can't stay here. I don't... He's right there. Holy cow. Holy moly. Okay. Alrighty. Hexy said, I'm just working in Colorado for the week. My killer is probably like the tax collector or some sort of government acronym. New killer. IRS. I just saw a commercial that was like, the IRS is hiring 20,000 new agents and really tamping down on their like audit procedures. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why would they do that? Stop. Nobody likes that. Everybody disliked that. Is that the hello? Is that the Demogorgon perk that makes it so that the generator explodes when he downs someone? It's very popular. I can't remember what it's called. New IRS buff just dropped. Honestly. Who is paying for 20,000 new IRS employees? Like, that's all taxpayer money. Ridiculous. Paying taxes to make sure they make you pay taxes. That's really big for the government meta. I know, it's a lot. 20,000 people? That's like, the army is only like 1 million people. Like the full military. I think. I could be wrong. Not an expert. Ooh, a great skill check. Look at me go. Such a pro. I'm so good at this game. I should heal, probably. It would be a good idea. I hate that he could, like, pop out from behind a tree and just stab me right in the butt. Kind of like he's doing right now. Yeah. I wasn't sure if he could see me around the tree. Ow. At least we got the gen done. Yo, uncalled for. Oh wait, am I the last one? Ah, that's too bad. The Supreme Court was really OP this season. I'm glad to see the IRS is getting some buffs to balance out the tax play. I don't know what I think. I think maybe they just need to nerf the whole system a little bit, tone it down a bit for the average players. Wow, seeing her without a shirt next to a regular hued person, I hadn't realized how incredibly pallid she is. She is quite pale. There it is. Surge, that's what it's called. I don't like that perk. Why should I get punished because my teammate went down? That doesn't feel fun. And like, it's not like I could know and stop working on the gen ahead of time. Maybe later, but not the first time. Pretty good matches though. We have only survived one so far, but I'm having fun overall. Hexy, I got this ginger ale that has cranberry juice in it, and it's so good. But it's not like sugar free or anything, so I'm like trying to pace it because it's too good. And I don't want to like over sugarify myself. Yeah, the queues have been pretty quick overall. Honestly, could be much worse. There's been times I've tried to play that the queues were so bad you kind of just couldn't play. It's a non-bikini sable. Paxi, did you know that Kate, chronologically, is from like the 70s? She's not a contemporary survivor. It doesn't specifically state it in her lore, but in canon, Kate Denson is from like the 1970s, which is weird to think about. Hexy said, I've got some Earl Grey at the moment. That sounds good too. Citrus said, love you, homie. You too, Mr. Moderator. Ooh, Azerov's nice. That's one of my favorite maps. All the variants are good. Especially when they repatched it to be as green as it should be. Moderator Citrus Heart. Exy said, is she really? It makes a lot of sense though, given how her style stands out among the group. So the reason it makes sense is because she came out right, I think she came out right after Leatherface, because Leatherface was a standalone chapter way back in like 2017, I think. I think it was 2017, maybe early 2018, right after Myers. It was a standalone chapter. But originally, you know, it was going to be whatever her name is, the survivor girl from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And obviously that franchise is set in like the 1970s. Well, they didn't do that. What on earth? Is this another night? No, it's a Billy. They weren't able to do that for whatever reason. But they already had the base framework for the survivor kind of done. So they just kind of morphed it into Kate. And a lot of it is still the same. She still wears cowboy boots. She still looks kind of the same. She's still from the 70s. That's on me. There is no reason to fail that. I probably need to hide. Oh boy. He's very sus. Somebody go make a noise somewhere else, please. Please. Thank you. That'll do. I remember when Myers first came out, DBD was still competing, realistically competing, with the Friday the 13th game, which hadn't died yet. And the sentiment in the horror community was, you wanted to play a Jason Voorhees kind of game, you played Friday the 13th. You wanted to play a Michael Myers kind of game, you played Dead by Daylight. There was no conception that Dead by Daylight would eventually grow and consume every horror franchise known to man. We thought, you know, it's Myers, it's Michael Myers, and then a bunch of generic killers. He's like the one licensed killer. Kind of like how a Soul Calibur game would only have like one or two non-Soul Calibur characters. Lexi said, do you like kombucha? Unrelated, but I'm curious, is that a place or a food? I don't even know that word. Okay, that's 2 gens done. The killer's a bit playful. That's usually a good sign. Kombucha's a drink. Citrus said he loves kombucha. Totally tried if you hadn't. Is it an alcoholic drink? I don't really drink adult beverages. That might be why I haven't heard of it. Choose not to drink, personally. Nothing wrong with anyone else drinking, but it's not really for me. A better medkit, let's go. It's actually not better, because it has no add-ons. But maybe it will help someone. Yes, one more gen, we're actually gonna survive. Kombucha is a fermented tea drink, no alcohol, but very good for tummy wummy. It's a stummy drink. Very good, and it's good for you as well. I'm gonna look it up now. Fermented tea sounds a bit gross, if I'm being honest. But you both said it's good, so trust you. I'm gonna go stand right by the gate, just so we're ready to go. Like clockwork. I'm not gonna 99 this, so if you want to unhook her, you better go. Hexy and Citrus patting each other on the back in chat. Wrigley said the taste takes a minute to get used to. It has a very vinegary taste, but once you know what to expect, it's not bad. Citrus said it's an acquired taste. Hexy said people either love it or hate it with little in between. Interesting. I'm open to most foods. I don't like seafood. I don't eat pig. That's about it. Oh wow. Hi. Hello. How are you? You come here a lot? He's got that superhero chainsaw. He could totally nail me right now if he wanted to. There'd be very little I could do. Knees high. I keep thinking Hexy is Prickly because you both have orange names, but they're very slightly differently orange. Hexy's is random though. It might be a different color somewhere else. Weird. P3 hillbilly with no perks. Feels weird. Very strange. Very odd. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be doing totems. Hexy said, you can find it in any major retailer and local ones, and it's pink. The drink is pink, or your name is pink. Your name is random because you haven't picked a color, so it changes everywhere in every instance. Like in the Twitch chat, it's orange for me. On the stream chat, it's purple, and for you, it's pink. You're like a Skittle. Taste the rainbow. I've never seen a Maria in game. I've been tempted to buy her, just because Silent Hill 2 is like one of the most formative games of my life, of my young life. But I'm also stingy, and I spend too much on cosmetics as it is. Hexy said, my name is Pink. Can I pick a color? Hard and you're the only Twitch streamer I watch. I made this account specifically to watch your stream. I've not had one before. Prickly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, can anyone pick their color, or is that like a Prime thing? Because you have Amazon Prime, you get all kinds of benefits for Twitch. And I think choosing your name color might be one of them. Like, I might be wrong though. It's been a long time since I looked. Should be able to choose your color, but you get more options with Turbo. Is that what it is? Interesting. Wow, lots of blood points. Wow, okay, alright. I look like a jerk. It's fine. I'm sure it's not a big deal. Exy said, I do not have Prime. Believe it or not, asking the delivery person to bring the package into the woods rarely goes well. I can see that. I can see how that would be cause for concern for the average delivery driver. They're parked on the side of the road looking into a long and desolate woodland grove. And Hexy, dressed like that gnome from TikTok, is just like half hiding behind a tree and is like, into the woods, into the woods. And the delivery driver's just like, yo, I don't get paid enough for this. I don't even get pee breaks. Okay, hi. Ew, it's another night. Why? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Why did I just... Oh, I was like, why did I just get exposed? Dramaturgy. Tell me I'm wrong, but the Knight to me is the most Scooby-Doo killer in this game. Like, literally feels like they should have added the survivor, should have been like the Mystery Incorporated gang. Prickly said, if you click the settings button and choose edit on your name under identity preview, you should be able to select a color in there. Exy said, playing my ocarina as I skip around the woods picking mushrooms. I can imagine it's a bit off-putting to the average person. And Citrus just said you're wrong. About what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, it'd be Old Man Jenkins under the helmet. For sure, for sure, for sure. I honestly think a few little loading cutscenes would go a long way in this game. Like, imagine, you know, we're all around the campfire in the lobby. Imagine as it's loading in, it's your pre-rendered survivors that you've already, like, the ones that are gonna be in the game, like with your cosmetics and everything. Oh boy. And they're like stumbling, panicked into a woodland realm that slowly becomes whatever map you're gonna be in. And then as they realize they've stumbled into a new killer realm, the game starts. Like, that would be so cool. Citrus said, you said tell me I'm wrong. Oh, there is a slight delay on chat. There doesn't have to be a slight delay on chat. It's actually low latency, it could be instant. But I think there's a slight delay for the sake of moderating, so that I have a chance to delete things in case someone, like, does something horrific. Hexy said, I am now orange. This is a very exciting day for the Hexy brand. Yes. Progress. Prickly is excited because he is also orange. Orange gang rise up. And I'm yellow, which is orange adjacent, but definitely not orange. Citrus is blue though, which is like the anathema of orange. That's probably why him and Prickly are together. Opposites attract. Cause, like, honestly, have you ever seen a blue and orange mech? Looks fantastic. That's why, like, half the Super Soakers are blue and orange. We should go for this on Hook. I should stop being greedy. Dramaturgy. Knees high. Oblivious. Weave attunement. Assist. Unhook. Hook rescue. Oh right, you need a heal, don't you? Oh, hello. Don't do this, don't do this. Oh, ow. Please, please don't do this. Fool. What an idiot. Stupid knight from 500 AD. This stupid medieval brain. Can't even chase. What a fool. Okay, let's devour hope. If I could scream right now, this would be the time to do it. Ow. Oh, okay. Leon, what on earth? You're gonna. Ow, God, okay. Ow. Why? What did I do to deserve this? At least you look really cool, Mr. Knight. Leon, this is your fault. I blame you. That's, everyone but Claudette. Oh, there you are. We're so sneaky. Man, you really can't outrun that. There's, like, very little hope of getting away. Leon, avenge me! Oh, he disappeared. We're okay. We're okay. I did lose my medkit, though. This is the same night, I think, running Franklin's. Right? No, it was Chucky running Franklin's. What is up with killers running Franklin's now? That is not a meta that needs to be. Like, in any circumstances. Leon, let's heal each other real quick. Have you ever used plot twist, and then while you're down, a teammate comes and heals you and ruins plot twist? That happens to me a lot. Claudette's about to get hooked. Yeah, I see you. I got you. We're gonna be okay. Maybe. No, we're not. We have 3 gens left. Who am I kidding? I like your Christmas sweater. No follow. Go on hook. Oh, very noble, I'm sure. Think sneaky thoughts. Sneaky. Dramaturgy. You know, I realized I could have screamed from that, which would have probably ruined everything. XE said, I made a whoopsie and broke one of my arrows. It's a sad day. Accidentally hit a rock. Why are you shooting arrows at mushrooms? What on earth? Why you have ocarinas and arrows? Oh dear. How on earth are you supposed to evade that? There's literally no counterplay. That's some BS. Also, his sword is ridiculously big. It's like an anime sword. There's no counterplay to that. It feels bad, man. What are you doing with a bow and arrow? Are you just practicing with a bow and arrow? You must have really nailed a rock. Arrows are pretty sturdy. He said, I'm shooting at targets. I'm a professional. Okay. Oh. That will be very useful when the Hunger Games are enacted. Guys, I don't want to be pessimistic, but I'm starting to feel like we may not survive this. I'm starting to feel like this might be the end for us. Zom said, gonna go crash for the night, have a good one, and die honorably. Always. Always with honor. Lexi said, I make my own out of wood and feathers. Well, that might be why it broke. Night leather. Cause like, aren't arrows like a traditional arrow now is made out of like carbon and stuff? It's like bulletproof basically. Just you and me, Leon. We should stick together. I'll hide with you. It's an idea. Doing. We don't have. We could save her. How did you not see Leon, you booger? Booger in plate armor. That's okay. We'll go get Claudette. If we hurry. Gonna be real close. Oh. Just in time. Hexy said carbon, steel, and metal arrowheads, but they are not very pretty. Yeah, that's true. I always think about when people are archers, like professionally or recreationally. There's a really cool quote from The Walking Dead, one of the later seasons, where this survivor's talking to Daryl, who uses crossbow famously throughout the whole series. And he says, "I trust a bowman because any accountant can carry a gun, but a bowman's a bowman." I always thought that was a cool quote. Yeah, Claudette, we're not making it out of this. 3 gens with 2 of us versus a knight. It's not looking good. It's basically whoever gets caught first. There's a terrible game of hide and seek at this point. Oh, she's working a gen. What an absolute boss. What kind of hook we got here? I don't know what any of those are. It's very tense. Is that a flashbang or a failed skill check? We'll find out in a moment. Either way, the knight will be on his way. Yeah. So now we just wait. And if we're lucky, maybe we get Hatch. Nobody gets away from Knight. You can't really. She's good though. She's giving him a run for his money. Not to use a pun. Hexy said, "It's very true. Us being willing to fight with a bow shows a great level of confidence." Also, I feel like I've heard like soldiers and stuff talk about how getting shot with an arrow is psychologically a lot more frightening than getting shot with a bullet. Even though the bullet will do like a lot more damage, the arrow like sticking into you and sticking out of you is like psychologically really, really scary for most people. I guess we should find a gen. She tried to go back to the same gen again and got caught again. I don't know what she's thinking. She keeps getting away though. Classic Claudette. Very stealthy. Sometimes I think they should add Solid Snake to the game. Because he's so sneaky. Hexy said, "I could vouch for that, but I just do it for fun." Yeah. That didn't take very long. He's not very good at chasing, even with such a good power. Still, I don't think I'm going to have time to mend and heal. This is just coming down to this interminable game of who gets caught first and who gets the hatch. Except now I'm injured. But that's why we bring plot twist. What an interesting endgame. She's really good at running. And he's not particularly good at chasing. Oh, he finally nailed her. Plot twist single-handedly revived Survivor for me. It's so much fun to play with. Like as far as you playing Survivor, I think Nicolas Cage was such a good addition to the game. Like, his character is fun. It doesn't break the lore. Cosmetically, he looks nice. He's got so many voice lines from like a real celebrity that are super fun. And his perks, they're not like weird, sweaty, like 8-page long effects. They're just quirky and fun. And they work well. Man, that was quick. All that running. What is that red dot on the map? Oh boy. That's no good. Hexy said if Cage would stop talking, I would play him. I'm just not a huge fan of voice lines. I make an exception for Cage because he's so fun, but I agree, most of the time it's kind of a pain. Well. He did not hesitate. Gosh, night players are so sweaty, it's not even funny. You did it, big man. I'm very proud of you. Also, your masquerade mask is the best looking masquerade cosmetic, so you got that going for you. And you have a cape. What a boss. Well, that match pushed us over the 2-hour mark. And you know what that means. That means we have come to the end of another Friday stream. And the end of our week. It was a good game, I agree. That end game was so interesting. It lasted a while, but it was interesting. Like, it was tense. I wasn't talking as much because I was so focused. Does anyone have weekend plans? What's everyone doing for the weekend? It's the middle of summer. Does anyone have summer weekend plans? Something they want to do? Maybe pool or a beach? Hexy said, thanks for streaming. Take a much deserved rest tonight. Yo, I hope so. I hope I get some good sleep. Hexy said, there's a bluegrass concert in town that I want to see. Interesting. Tomorrow? Nice. I don't go to many concerts, personally. I feel like I should go to more concerts. Alright, we need to find a raid target to keep things going. And I think we're gonna head over to Witchy. Witchy is a DBD streamer who is super fun. I don't like talk with her, but I watch her and I think she's cool. So hopefully you guys like her too. And I will see you on the next stream. Bye guys!